You probably know this feeling. You've left the office, but your mind hasn't. You're replaying conversations, mentally editing emails, running through tomorrow's to-do list. You tell yourself you'll switch off after dinner, but instead, you end up half working in your head until you fall asleep. It's exhausting. It drains your evenings, strains your relationships, and wrecks your sleep. The worst part, it doesn't make you better at your job. It makes you worse. The standard advice just doesn't help. Reflect on your personal goals, set boundaries, be present. If you're a workaholic, you've tried all of it, and you're still lying awake at 2 a.m. mentally drafting tomorrow's presentation. A few months ago, I was completely exhausted every weekend, not from doing anything, but from not switching off. I'd spend Saturday mornings scrolling my phone, pseudo-working, not actually productive, just twitchy. So I did something that felt ridiculous at the time. I signed up for golf lessons. I was exhausted. The last thing I wanted was another commitment. But here's what happened. The technical challenge, grip, stance, swing plane, demanded my full attention. I couldn't think about work and hit the ball properly. Now I started my weekends refreshed, not because I reflected on my goals, but because I gave my brain something else to master. Turns out there's science behind why this works and why standard advice fails for workaholics. A new study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology tested a common intervention, asking people to reflect on their personal goals after work. For most employees, it worked. Rumination dropped, energy recovered, but workaholics, they benefited the least. The study explains it plainly. Workaholics have a deep attachment to work goals that makes it harder to mentally step away. Standard recovery strategies don't cut through. The issue isn't that they don't want to switch off, it's that their brains are wired for work, and passive reflection doesn't interrupt that loop. So here's what actually works if you're a workaholic. Stop trying to relax. Start trying to focus on something else. Pick an activity that demands genuine mastery, something technical, something that requires your full attention. Golf, rock climbing, learning an instrument, cooking something complicated. The key isn't the activity itself, it's the challenge. Your brain cannot multitask when it's genuinely engaged. If you're someone who can't switch off, you don't need another wellness tip. You need a new obsession.